What's up, people? Welcome back to Invest with T-Claws. My name is Tevi, and this channel is dedicated to my investment journey, along with coverage on crypto, Tesla, NIO, Virgin Galactic, and ChargePoint. Come for the information and stay for the perspective. So to start today's video, I want to take a moment and wish the Asian community and all who celebrated a happy Lunar New Year. 2024 is bringing in the Year of the Dragon, which signifies power and is conducive to future success. This is absolutely the type of environment that NIO could use this year, right? So the last time that we spoke about NIO, they were down 21% 2 weeks into January to kick off the new year. We have since made a new low at $5.30 before recouping some of those losses. Still, the stock is down 34.62% so far this year. Now, this past week, NIO finally bounced after what was several weeks of non-stop decline. The stock posted a weekly gain of 7.04%, so maybe, just maybe, the dragon energy might actually be kicking in. And so in today's video, I'll go over some of the latest news on NIO and what is likely behind the move up. I'll also take a look at the latest analyst ratings, price targets, some changes here to talk through, and I'll close with what I've been doing as far as buying, holding, or selling. As always, this is not to be taken as financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is my personal approach to investing and the thought process behind it. I'd recommend watching all the way through so that you don't miss out on any pertinent information I'll be sharing. Drop this video a like if you haven't already, and smash that subscribe button. Those are two easy ways to show your support to the channel and help it grow if you appreciate the content. All right, let's get into it. So we all know that the NIO stock has been struggling and has been under pressure, right? And this is due to the pricing war that is ongoing as Tesla and BYD continue to leverage their scale to lower prices and capture sales. Both Tesla and BYD have sold over 1.5 million EVs last year. And just recently, Tesla once again lowered its pricing in China for the Model 3 and Model Y to help capture some of those sales. Now, keep in mind that the macro backdrop they're all operating in is a slowing Chinese economy that is expected to maintain the same growth rate as last year at best. Looking at the January delivery numbers for NIO, they reported 10,055 vehicles, which is an increase of 18.2% year over year, but that number is down 44% on a month-over-month basis. Now, to be fair, January is usually weak on delivery numbers anyways. This isn't unique to NIO. The main reason being the Chinese New Year holiday and the fact that consumers seasonally will take advantage of the year-end sales and simply enjoy the holiday afterwards so that they can relax, right? So they're not going out and shopping. And of course, NIO is aware of this, so they are now offering a $5,600 discount on all 2023 models to try and offset the seasonal weakness. According to the report, the discount will remain in effect until all 2023 models are sold. The goal, of course, being to boost sales in February and clear out as much inventory as possible before the 2024 models go up for sale starting in March. We'll have to wait until March 1st to see how effective they were with this approach, but NIO as a company is putting their best foot forward to execute on the directive William Li, their CEO, laid out in his letter to employees to kick off the year. The goal, as a reminder, is to make smart, efficient use of the resources they have and execute at the highest level, right, to ensure this is the year they accelerate value back to shareholders. Speaking of shareholders, NIO has secured $3.3 billion in funding from CYVN, one of the largest investment firms based in Abu Dhabi. This now makes CYVN the largest investment entity in NIO with 20.1% of all shares outstanding. To be clear, before people freak out, majority governance power still remains with William Li, so there is no concern that CYVN could take over. That's just not the case here. They're bringing the funds, but not taking over. But as part of that deal, CYVN is able to appoint 2 members to the board of directors, and that went into effect earlier this week. And so the last noteworthy piece of news to touch on, and something that William Li highlighted as a priority this year, is the launch of NIO's lower price mass market vehicle lineup, codename ALPS, right? So their first model, according to the reports, is on track to start validation testing in July with commercial launch shortly thereafter, which is really good news here. The earning call is expected to occur at the close of February. Despite the price decline, there's quite a bit to get excited about here. And let's not forget that the company is well capitalized to drive towards their 2024 priorities and goals. Now, because of the strong price decline, it's worth checking in on where analyst sentiment currently is. When we look at the latest overall rating distribution, it is unchanged with the consensus moderate buy still intact. we have the following 10 ratings. So that's 6 buy ratings, 4 hold ratings, and still 0 sell ratings, which is really good. However, the average price target did drop slightly from $10.86 to now $10.55. But because the current price is quite a bit lower at $5.93, the expected upside is now greater at 77.91% versus the 51.46% prior. The top end of the range is unchanged at $18.70, and the bottom end of the range is also unchanged at $8, right? So that's good. The reversal we saw in momentum this week can be attributed to factors at the macro level as well as the stock short-term price action. At the macro level, the entire stock market was propped up by a solid earnings season, easing inflation data, and a resilient economy, right? All this amounted to the S&P 500 crossing the 5,000 level for the first time ever since its inception. This is big, right? This is a major milestone to take note of. Now, on the other side, right, coming down to the micro level, looking at the NIO technical chart for the short-term price action, you can see here that the stock closed the Monday trading session in oversold territory with an RSI rating of 26.67. It then bounced back immediately the next day from there and basically was lifted by the overall market as the good news kept rolling in. ChargePoint and Virgin Galactic also benefited from the positive momentum here and are up for the week. This then brings the big question of what did I personally do? And the answer is absolutely nothing, right? A lot of my capital has been flowing into Riot and Mara, who are Bitcoin mining companies. Not too long ago, I posted a video on Bitcoin and highlighted the surge that will be coming to Bitcoin now that institutional investors like BlackRock, Fidelity, ARK Invest, and many others can get involved through the ETF offerings. While those ETFs have only been approved for a month at this point, literally to the day, they have pulled in more Bitcoin than MicroStrategy has in the past few years. Think about that. That's actually insane, right? The point is, the demand for Bitcoin is going to hit critical mass in the not too distant future, and Mara and Riot are the two biggest publicly traded companies that supply Bitcoin. So for me, it was a no-brainer to pivot and ensure that I was fully positioned to ride that wave up. Now, as far as NIO is concerned, the fundamentals of the business are stronger today than they were at the close of last year. We'll find out how strong at the end of the month and what guidance NIO provides for the year ahead. I've said this before, but 2024, in my opinion, is shaping up to be the start of a sustained multi-year uptrend for NIO. Now that my investment in Riot and Mara is secured and doing quite well, I might add, with right around 30% gain this week alone, I will be resuming accumulation of the NIO stock. The last thing that I will say is this, a word of caution to investors. The stock market is at an all-time high at the index level, and nothing goes up forever. I suspect that profit taking and a correction will take place soon, and I'd say within the next couple of months. So make your wish list now and save money so that you're ready for when that moment happens, so you can buy the stuff that you've been waiting to grab that has just been trending up for a while now, right? So you can get a better entry point. But as far as NIO is concerned, given its business fundamentals, this lower stock price, in my opinion, is absolutely an opportunity to enter here and now at a bargain of a valuation. I'm fairly confident that NIO is likely to double in price by year end, and I'm not missing out on those gains. But on that note, that is it for me today. If you found value in my content, click the like button and share with others who you think could also benefit from it. For my newcomers, subscribe, it's free, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so that you too can stay in the know. I'll be back on Sunday for my weekly video and possibly during the week for an extra one. Till then, you can keep up with me here on Twitter for crypto and NFT related news. Thank you for watching, stay humble, hustle hard, and I'll see you in the next one.